The voice that has kidnapped the young and the restless Sharon and Phyllis may have gone too far with the clue that he dropped on his victims on March 4. Read the recap here. What is worth everything, he asked, and costs nothing? The answer, obviously, is time. On one hand, it's invaluable, and on the other, you don't have to put it on your debit card. But how, you ask? Does this reveal the abductor's identity? Simple. Who would want to make Sharon and Phyllis appreciate the preciousness of time? Their loved ones might, including the one we were sure for a hot minute was the guilty party. Read that theory here. But given how worried Sharon and Phyllis' families are, that doesn't track. And after what the women have just been put through by Ian and Jordan, you'd have to be a pretty poor relation to willingly traumatize either Sharon or Phyllis further. More, Starz teases climax of young and restless kidnapping story. Who does that leave? Ian. We know he's alive. And it's a big old plot hole that Victor, Nick, and co don't. How on earth would they not have wanted to watch the villain's body slide into the incinerator? But we digress. Ian, one with being reformed and all, could consider it a good deed, forcing Sharon and Phyllis to reflect upon all the time that they've wasted at one another's throats. On the flip side, Ian being mad as a hatter, he could then exact the revenge that he's been after by announcing that now that their eyes have been opened, as well as their hearts, he's going to kill them both. You forced us to realize that we could have been friends all these years just to make sure that we couldn't be friends in the future. Sharon and Phyllis ask, shocked. Goody, you understand perfectly, Ian says. First, you had to see the error of your ways. Now you have to experience the consequences of your foolish feud. You took every chance the two of you had and tossed it aside. You're all out of chances now. You're all out of time. With that, Ian leaves, never to return. Would Sharon and Phyllis actually croak? Of course not. The show is as likely to kill them as it is to change its name from Young and Restless to CEOs and Psychos. But when they are rescued, they as well as we would be looking at a very uncertain future. What would the soap be like if they actually talked with each other instead of lash out at one another?